today, effective immediately, okay? Hi, how is everybody? Listen, if you hear from Instagram for the pre-show, hit the wine glass 2 times, okay? I love y'all. I know y'all mad at me because I done drug out this story. It's a soap opera, though. It is truly a soap opera. What we got going on tonight? Listen. We have SideChicks, lies, and confessions from a 28-year cheater, okay? That's all I'ma say there, all right? That's coming up later in the show. You guys know we got a few topics we're going to go through, things that have been going on here across social media, all right? I report on everything but myself, all right? Myself, I don't make money reporting on myself. I make money reporting on other people, okay? And, yeah, so we got a lot to get started. So listen, remember, moderators, no blocking at all, all right? It's probably going to get thick and heavy in this chat. A lot of people going to be triggered today, all right? That is fine. That is okay, as long as everybody is being respectful, okay? Also, you know what? Let me stop talking real quick, okay? Because we do got a few topics coming up. We got Diddy. We got the Porsche executive, Wolfgang Porsche. We got Cheryl Lee Raff, CeeLo Green, and, of course, confessions from a 28-year cheater, all right? All in tonight's show. This is officially our pre-show that is going to lead you right on into the main show on TashaKLive.com tonight. That's going to air directly after this show, and I'm going to let you know when it's live, okay? So just hold that thought. Now, without further ado, you guys know that we got to thank our sponsors. We need that. All of that. And without further ado, we got some sponsors that we need to brag about, which means boldly raise a glass to our be right back. Hold that thought. Don't you go nowhere, dog. Nowhere. Let's go. A friend of mine was recently in a very nasty car accident. Luckily, he came out okay, but his car was pretty beat up. I asked him if he thought about getting a lawyer to help him with his car insurance, and he looked at me like I was crazy. All that hassle, searching for a lawyer, spending hours in meetings, looking at all types of paperwork. I mean, hiring a lawyer is extremely painful, right? Wrong. With Morgan & Morgan, submitting an injury claim is so easy. Morgan & Morgan has managed to modernize the injury law process so that you can submit a claim and have it reviewed by a lawyer without ever leaving your couch. You can sign documents, upload pictures, share medical records, and upload bills all from the comfort of your phone. You can even text message your attorney and case manager without having to go to an office. When you're injured in an accident, hiring an attorney should be one of the first things you do. And with Morgan & Morgan, submitting a claim is so easy. More than 3 million people have trusted Morgan & Morgan when they were injured in accidents. And so if you're ever in an accident, check out Morgan & Morgan. You can submit a claim with 8 clicks or less, and you can have America's largest personal injury firm fighting for you. You can get started right now at forthepeople.com or dial #law, and that's #529 from your cell phone.
And he turns me around and my back is to this door. I have no idea who's in there. A young lady comes out and she has this concoction in her hand of liquid red devil I mixed with Clorox. The forensics in court said that the concoction got up to 200 degrees. So she burns her hand trying to get this concoction on me.
So he was like, I'm gonna go outside and diffuse it because he didn't want it to escalate.
He didn't diffuse it. He let her in my house.
He said,
and we fought, and he left. He left us there fighting.
Let me ask you this: Are you willing to tell the truth about you lying on the stand?
Girl, man, I'm willing to tell the motherfucking truth because she deserved it.
Okay.
Is there anything you want to say to Sabrina and to her family in closing?
Yes, for sure.
Okay. Well, this is your camera right here.
Okay.
All right. Take your time. I'm not going to rush you.
First of all, to her children, I don't know their names. I know that it was hard for you guys. I know as a parent, as a mother myself, what you experienced was hard. And I apologize for my wrong, for what I did, for making your life harder than what it had to be. I truly apologize for what I did to your mother. Sabrina, I pray that one day that you would truly and sincerely be able to forgive me.
All right, so that interview, you know, if you haven't seen it yet, is available now on TashaKLive.com, okay? That's got a lot of people triggered, too. That acid attack that happened between those two women over Gerald Levert, oh, Lord Jesus. Matter of fact, Gerald Levert is on social media. Oh, shit. Gerald Levert is on social media right now. Chelsea, you come get it from me. Gerald Levert is on social media right now calling my new boss's attorney, asking to leave some room for him. So apparently he wants to initiate some sort of claim. Could somebody let him know through 4 words? Could somebody let him know 4 words on my behalf? Hashtag what? I can't hear you. Let Gerald Levert know while he's driving his 18-wheeler, listening to this show, probably slurring his words from the liquor he hiding under his seat, okay? Causing all types of accidents. Listen, that I ain't what? Thank you, okay? Speaking of, my prayers have been answered. Hold on. I've been getting a lot of talkings from God, okay? And just when I least expected, I wasn't even Googling that. I think people, you know, these phones be hearing our thoughts. You know what I'm saying? And so you no longer have to speak something, because it's like I'll be thinking something and then they come across the screen. Like they really tapped in. They put chips in us. We just don't know it yet. And so as I was scrolling the screen the other day, look what came up. Look at God. Look at God. You see this? Look at God. I got until March 31st, because I am now a Florida resident, okay? Anyone with 20K debt or more in debt can qualify for what? Can qualify for what? Stop it now. Oh, woo! Listen, I already submitted mine, okay? It's on the way. I just had to tell, let me pull up some more. So listen, I don't know. I just had to share this message from God with y'all. You know what I'm saying? This was a word in itself, because I was just like, how did they know? How did they know that I needed this, okay? Got some credit cards I'm going to throw in there too. You know what I'm saying? All right. Just FYI. All right, moving on. Speaking of money, Diddy's kids are getting a reality show on Hulu. Mm-hmm. And it's going to be surrounding his kids and their life. Of course, he's the executive producer. He was getting dragged pretty hard in the comment section when the Neighborhood Talk posted this. And people were saying, you know, they're saying what I'm saying. Let me see I want to see the contracts, because I want to see where the money going. However, you know, they were comparing Diddy's kids on Hulu to the Kardashians, okay? And they're saying if we can support the Kardashians, not me, if y'all can support the Kardashians, you can support Diddy. The problem, and see, I got an issue with that, because you can't compare apples to dates. Apples to tangerines. You can't do that, okay? 2 different things. Kris Jenner pays the people that works for her. Her children are very successful because of her. They have their own houses because of her. Diddy, don't make me say it, pays no one but himself. His children all live in his house. Even the grown children. So I say this, if he wants us to support his kids being exploited in order to help him take more, take that, I just want to say, can he be transparent this one time and just let us all see the contracts? Because he just strikes me as the type that, I'm telling you, his mama even stay with him. She be on the live when the different hoes be on the live. I said, Diddy, you can't be letting all these people live with you, but he got to because he be taking all their money. So he just say, listen, y'all just live here, eat here for free. I keep the money. I don't know where he got his stash. I don't know. But you can't compare the same, okay? And I just want to know, is he going to pay him? Is he going to pay these children? If he going to pay him, we'll support him. But if he ain't going to pay him, I'm not supporting you. I ain't supporting nothing you doing. Not today. All right, moving on. Okay, remember, after this show, I'm going to announce when the interview from the NOLA girl, the Mistress for 5 years, is going to be available. I'm going to announce it right here. And when I announce it, boom, it's going to be live. TashaKLive.com. So if you ain't on TashaKLive.com streaming, you're going to be late, okay? Up next, the Porsche executive, okay, Wolfgang Porsche, is divorcing, get this, okay, his wife, Claudia Porsche, due to her dementia-like illness. Okay, according to the New York Post, sources close to the couple say that Wolfgang finds it impossible to live with his wife, whose declining health has permanently altered her personality. Okay, Claudia is reportedly unable to move without assistance and requires round-the-clock care from her daughter and housekeepers. The billionaire cited Claudia's illness as well as drastic changes to her personality as the reason behind the separation. Despite that, the car tycoon has reportedly become closer to friend and former Princess Gabrielle Princess Zulinigan. I don't know who that is, okay? But I'm just trying to figure out, how is she going to consent or contest to this divorce? This why, see, women, if the shoe were on the other foot and he had dementia, I guarantee you she would have stayed. She would have wiped his ass. She would have took all the spit. He would have spit on her in her face and told her she wasn't nothing. Pulling her hair. You know how it be when you dealing with folk with dementia and stuff like that. Some of them be real nice, or they be real mean, okay? And he just strikes me as the type that would be real mean because she got to lift up his balls and wipe in every single crevice. I know she would have did it. I know she would have did it. But now she don't even know. She has no clue. No clue, literally no clue what's going on. And I'm just trying to figure out who is going to contest the divorce. Who's going to bring her in there to say that she agrees to the divorce? Who? You can't make this up. In White Wine News. Moving on, like he said he was. Cheryl Lee Ralph. Now, I hate to do it to you, Cedar. I really do. But I'm tired. I'm tired of these Me Tooers coming on platforms talking about somebody. This is a story. Over 30 years ago, I worked as a producer or something, I'm just saying hypothetically, on a television show. And a famous black judge assaulted me, and I was told that I couldn't say anything to prevent him from losing his show or declining ratings. So I didn't say anything. Present day. These damn gnats is coming for my wine. They are not playing. Do you see this, Jasmine? Jesus. Whew. Get away. Sorry. Now you telling us something that happened 30 years ago. You said it was a black TV judge. It was only two. Judge Joe Brown and Judge, what's his name? Mathis. Crackhead Mathis. This damn gnat is not playing. It's like three of them. It's three of them right here, all in my face. You see this? No, take the wine. Take the wine. I swear to God, you think I'm seeing shit?
Yes.
Wow. The audacity. Now watch them disappear because they coming for the wine. That's what they coming for. Okay. I'll drink it later. But I'm just trying to figure out, and then she goes on Angela Yee's show, Way Up, and she tells this story about a famous TV black judge that allegedly did these things to her and said she was prohibited from saying something when it happened 10 years ago. But why are you saying something now? Why bring up the story if you're not gonna bring up the name? And then you got everybody going under both TV judges' Instagram, dragging them, calling them all types of names, and you still ain't said no name yet. Why? What's the sense of even coming out? What do you want us to do? What do you want us to do with this information, ma'am? Are you trying to help yourself? What is this? What do you want us to see? Who do you want us to see? Judge Mathis or Judge Joe Brown? Which one is it? Any other black judges? Okay. Moving on. Just like you should have, okay? Because you still ain't saying nothing. You're doing exactly what them TV producers done told you to do. And in Animal Cruelty News, just play the video. Somebody check on the horse. I can't believe he thought he would be the same size and get on the horse. And he thought that you thought you was Christopher Reeves or something. What you thought this was? What you thought this was? It takes skill. These people got to be in shape. Lori Harvey's a horse rider, but CeeLo, you need a whale. I'm just saying. I just feel sorry for that horse. Okay, I just feel sorry for that horse. You might check on that horse and his legs and his knees. They ain't working. Okay, listen. So I told y'all we're going to rush through this because what you're about to hear is over an hour long. And I didn't want y'all over too late having to listen to 4 hours worth of content, okay? And so listen, it is now time for the big reveal. Y'all are not ready for this. I just hate teasing y'all. Matter of fact, let me do the infamous spin. Y'all ain't ready, bitch. Y'all ain't ready. You ain't ready. You better get ready, though. Rocky. You know what? Should I just go ahead and let him hear this Rocky shit? Okay, so without further ado, remember, I need you to stay here after this is done. This is about an hour's worth of information that you're getting straight from the horse's mouth. And so once this is done, stay here, and then I'm going to tell you exactly what time part 2 is going to be on TashaKLive.com, which is the Mistress, okay? But I would allow the person, okay, who brought us up to this moment to do the introduction, okay, to introduce us to exactly who the Mistress is, okay? We welcome Rocky. Winos, but for real, listen close and listen carefully. The olive leaf extract can reverse high blood pressure and diabetic high blood sugar, or the sugar as some of our grandmamas may call it. It can also kill any nasty little bugs in your bodies like parasites, bacteria, fungi, tumors, and much, much more. And if that's not enough, you can also tell certain cancers like breast, prostate, colon, liver, and skin cancer to take a seat because the olive leaf extract has been known to fight it. And their friend lupus can get it too, okay? So I need my winos to be in good health because we have some good dragging to do. So visit myoliveleaf.biz to help get your health in order.
That shit retarded. Hello?
Hey, Rocky, how you doing?
What's up, mama?
What's up with you? I'm exhausted.
I'm waking up. My people waking me up saying I got some humor today. You know, some real good humor. You all right?
I'm good. I'm just exhausted. I've been up for 24 hours, and so we was with Unique pretty much all night. And
oh yeah. Hey, listen. I hope she you know, well, you know, I rock with you whether you know it or not. You know, we never met, but I've always rocked with you because I just felt like you always said the right things to make me stay in the shadows and be like, even with the Rob stuff, I'm like, oh, okay. She do enough research to know what it is. So much respect to what you do and how you deal with it.
Thank
but let's
you.
get into the what's going on.
All right. Well, you got to tell me because, you know, I went through almost 5 years worth of text messages between y'all.
Between me and what's the girl real?
Unique.
Tijuana?
Yes, Tijuana, yes.
From text messages from where? From my phone?
Yes. Rocky, listen, she ain't the... And here's the thing. There's another girl. There's 2 more women that came forward.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently you sent the same pictures to them. And so Unique has those pictures as well, too. But they don't know each other. She don't know about them. They don't know about her. But here's the thing. Like the messages that we have, like the screen record of the messages that we have between you and her is about 7 minutes long, and I'm scrolling fast. I'm just scrolling fast. I'm stopping at cash apps that you're giving her, telling her that your wife's birthday is today, telling her that you love her. It's a lot, Rocky. It's a lot. And she even said that you deleted all the messages from your phone, but then tried to delete them from her phone, and she knew, and that's why she wouldn't give you her phone. But everything that she said, she backed up with receipts, with your name on flight tickets, screenshots, pictures of your penis. It's a lot, Rocky.
Now, Tasha, let me tell you something. I mean, because you don't know me, so this is, now you're getting to know me. So you can know, like, damn, Rock, I can see why you never was talked about in the R. Kelly scandal. I can see why this is the first time we ever heard about any of whatever infidelity or whatever people want to call it, whatever. Without saying too much, because there's a real legal issue going on with that lady that I'm not even, this conversation with me and you ain't even happening because you're not even in this. So this is just me reaching out to you because I was reaching out to you about something else. When you hit me, I was talking to you about the whole Xscape stuff. This right here.
That's what I was talking to you about.
Yeah,
so we had somebody.
This right here is nothing. When I tell you, when I say nothing, you're going to be like, I'm so glad I ain't getting that because that man and that situation with the feds, all that. You talking about phones, I can't say but so much, but it's not my fault. It's not my fault. I'm not going to say much because what you seeing and those pictures of the other girl, all that's going to come out. Like, that's bigger than, it's really nothing. But, I was 10 times smarter when the girl first did what she did. Like, oh, okay. So we've been, like, that girl moved over by my house being obsessed. I've been had the feds on this. Me and Tasha been on this ×2. We cool on that. Them pictures that came from, that somebody tapped into, that's a whole case, just so you know. So I ain't even really call about her because that's laughable. I was hitting you about, because I knew all this Xscape stuff and they had pissed me off, so I wanted to chop it up with you about that. But that girl and that's a no story. When you see what's going to happen, even with me and Tasha, it's laughable. Laughable. When I say laughable, laughable. So that I can't get into. But I mean, I can tell you whatever you want to. I mean, what you want to know from me directly, but you'll see about that with the feds and my lawyers, all that.
So what, are you suing the girl or something? Oh,
suing ain't the word, sweetheart. That's a rap. Shorty going to jail. She's a criminal. Her whole family. That's why we never said nothing. That's their whole family, scammers, criminals. Like, for real, New Orleans style. Trust me. I would send you something, but I can't, because I can't mess up my case. That's a wrap. Me and Tasha been on that.
So you saying Tasha knows about the girl?
Oh, yes, man. Come on. This is so serious. This stalking shit, this whole, what's she getting out of it? What you getting out of it? Nothing. You messed up. She messed up too many times. Like, gave her a chance. Like, hey, listen, I know what y'all did. That's illegal, what was done. But okay. So I ain't even say nothing about that. I ain't even got to talk about that. I'll tell you what you want to know because I rock with you. I don't even want you in it, but I rock with you. So whatever you need to know to that level, to where you can laugh at this with that too, cool. But the bigger news is other things that, that we got going on. So I wanted to talk to you about things that has real conversation. That's no conversation. None. That ain't even Kevin Hart material. That ain't even, like, one thing about me, Tasha. How y'all doing? Hold on, Tasha. Everybody making it seem like I'm Denzel, so I have to walk to myself. I'm not Denzel. Give me $20 million. They need to give me $20 million if I'm
Not
hold on one second.
Denzel. Okay.
Hold on. Yeah, somebody, Will Smith or somebody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, somebody with some. Oh, hold on, I'm trying to get. Yeah. But yeah, whatever you want to know, I'm gonna tell you. But just I tell you anonymously. But hey,
What you mentioned something about R. Kelly. How are you connected to R. Kelly? Were you a part of his camp?
Tasha, I'm Rockland Records with R. Kelly. I'm the one. I did listen, I got people with the federal government. So if you watch my BBC interview, you'll see how for 30 years I tried to tell Rob what was going on. It's more to me than people know. It ain't just R. Kelly, it's Michael Jackson, it's Britney Spears, it's Trey Songz, it's Tamar Braxton. I signed it. Everybody think I'm just we gotta talk. I'm not that I'm not Todd or Toddina. You know what I'm saying? I'm not one of these guys. I've been behind the scenes for a long time. So people, this type of stuff, Tasha, they've been trying for years. I've been with Michael all throughout the scandal, everything. So when people do silly stuff in life, I'm Mr. Fix It. And now that it's silly stuff on me, it's easier to fix. But yes, with Rob, I mean, yeah, I represented Rob. I started off as a bodyguard. It's a whole story. Man, you need to sit down. Okay. But when things went left, when I got the phone calls, I made it very clear that I, wasn't a part of none of that. And which they know, because, they wanted me. Only thing I didn't do was go against them. But that's another conversation for another day. You really can get the real inside. Like, if you watch the BBC interview, me and you sit down,
Okay, I have to go back and rewind that. Okay, cool. I didn't even know about Michael Jackson or anything like that, but
everything. Everybody.
But here's the thing. I think. Listen, I'm a send you over what she sent me.
Okay.
None of your dick pics will be out. Okay, I don't put out nudity or anything like that.
Hey, listen, wait, Tosh, I appreciate that. This me talking, so you gonna see like, oh, Rock, my nigga, this nigga just real. Dick pics.
Yeah.
If somebody got dick pics of me, I need to see them. I need to see my dick. I mean, I see it, but who the fuck? How do you get a dick pic of me? What the fuck? Is it my dick? Is it a porn star dick? You see what I'm saying? Like, you ain't got no dick pic of me, Tosh. I'm sorry, baby. Not of mine. I mean, she probably got dick pics, but
did you ever tell her you were gonna leave Tasha for her and you was moving money?
Tosh.
You was moving
Tosh.
money into an account?
Hey, Tosh, listen to me. And when I say that 3, 4, 5 years from now, you're gonna be laughing like, I fuck with this nigga. Listen to me. Me and my wife have been together 28 years. We ain't never going nowhere. Ain't never nothing like, you know how these dudes get in scandals and they be, I did wrong or I did something. You would never get that. You come to our house, you gonna come around, you're gonna be like, hey man, y'all the funniest people in the world, laughing at the world. It's no-go. It's a no-go. You gotta think about this with that girl, Tijuana. And there's only so much I can say, especially on the phone, but in person, me and you will really talk. Even about that. And I'll show you some stuff that you'd be like, I'm so glad. This girl didn't even have a clue. She's delusional. She's deranged. But think about this. What is she trying to get out of it? You just put 2 and 2 together. Oh, I'm hurt. I'm mentally. That woman has 3 children. I can't say but so much, and none of them mine. But when you see when me and you meet up, I that's why I hit you the other day. You must didn't know the number or whatever. It went from this number. But when you see what I show you, you're going to be like, girl, you wasted my time. And that's cool. You apologize to her, but then you're going to take it back.
Okay.
You're going to be like, I'm going to take it back. I don't apologize to this girl because I just found out something that's, the real stuff, not no little text messages. Like, listen to me. When I show you what I'm going to show you, you're going to see it's federal. This ain't like state. This is federal. Listen to me. So, and I'll give you enough research to do for you to know, like, this nigga ain't just talking. I finally found out who he was. I woke up this morning and I was like, damn, why everybody keep saying my name? I can't wait till people start putting 2 and 2 together. Why is me and my wife, or why am I so important to Candy? Or not important, but they trying to make me seem like unimportant. Why is Rocky name coming up so much? I said, somebody smart gonna pay attention. And when they pay attention, you see what's out there today, right? Outside of you doing that, I mean, talking to the girl. You see what the big news is, right?
About you still in the $30,000?
No, now the news is Tamika, my sister-in-law, was sending me naked pictures. Todd sucking a tranny's dick, and Tiny in trouble. That's about to be the biggest news today. So, people, that girl you got coming over there with security for what? Like, damn, Tasha.
Let me ask you this real quick. So, the $30,000, what went on with that? Because that's really what I want to sit down and talk to you about.
Yeah, and you finna see that. Like, the sisters are together. No, Tasha ain't never take no. Man, I can't wait to sit down with you. And Tamika gonna tell it. She gonna. Tasha, if this is the biggest plot from since you said somebody didn't have nothing to do with it, you're wrong, TashaK. You're wrong. I'm gonna show you, but this is federal with that dumb chick. But connect the dots. It's only so much connect the dots. It's dots that can be connected, and I'm gonna steer you in the right direction. No, but to answer your question, no, nah. Tasha didn't take $30,000. How can I deposit $30,000 into it? I can't even put my wife check in my account. First of all, so that's baffling. But no, she didn't. And I'll give her the opportunity to explain that the way she had to explain. But it's no money was taken. And the truth is, they were paying Tamika Tasha's money. See, but that's a family thing, and I'm not trying to break that wall. But neither one. I mean, the royalty people didn't know. They mixed the sisters up, and they didn't know. But Tamika knew. She knew Tasha wrote everything. She knew Tasha, Thug Holiday, all that. So she knew they was giving her Tasha money. And when y'all saw that editing, man, that scene was chopped and screwed, because Tasha and them was looking like, what are you talking about, Tamika? Don't do this. But it's even more deeper than that, Tasha. And I'll tell you that, I have to tell you where we at on this promotion, so you might have to fly out and just really sit down, because I don't, what I'm saying, I don't do all that. But connect the dots. It's one dot you're gonna connect, and you're gonna be like, yo, I just fell on the Holy Grail. But it's got to remain anonymous when I point it to you. You see what I'm saying? On certain things. The thing with me, they ain't got to remain anonymous. It's just it's a it's legal, so I can't talk. But the Xscape stuff, I will allow. I'm not gonna tear them down the way they trying to tear me down, but I will let the truth come out. Does that make sense?
But I mean, they out here, basically saying what they gotta say. So you really don't want to address it?
No, but you gotta think about it, Tosh. If you look on my Instagram, that's the silliest thing I ever did, but I don't care. I put up an affiliation, right? Mm-hmm. There's one person, but that people. It's a name, a gang name. I'm connected, and I can't really say, but you following me? So it's only so much I can do without. So only so much BS I can be a part of, because it's way bigger than all this little, back and forth, or people making money off news or whatever. When they boil down to it, I just stay out of the way, and it's a reason. Because it's way bigger than all these small things and people. I don't move around with the people I move around with and do what I do and play the game that smaller people play, if that makes sense. It's way more connected than this stuff. Like, it's laughable to me. I'm gonna say it, Olivia Pope, or somebody that's connected to the president, or the highest gang member in the street, or the highest cartel member. You see what I'm saying? We're going to start connecting some dots in 2 seconds. You following me?
Yeah, I'm following you. I'm following
right.
you. Okay.
So, when it's like that, it's like, come on, man.
Well, how do you get paid, though? Because I know, she's been a part of Xscape for a long time. I know y'all been married for almost 30 years. Like, how do you get paid from all of this?
I don't get paid from these people. I'm an entertainment manager. I sign artists. I have my own imprint. All of my partners are billionaires, like oil tycoons. I've been doing my business for 30 years. You understand? I signed Britney Spears. I managed Xscape. I mean, I of course, the current stuff. I managed Jacquees. I mean, all of the Trey Songz records. I signed the producers, managed Red Zone, Tricky Stewart, all these records out here, the #1 records. They're my writers. They're my producers. You understand? I have my own imprint with Warner for a country record label with a billionaire. You know, I mean, I did Tasha's deal signed to herself. It's a lot. So I've been doing music and entertainment and law for over 30 years.
And you've never, in the 30 years you've been with Tasha, ever had an affair?
In the 30 years that I've been with Tasha, between me and our business, you know, but you know, I'm rocking with you. Every relationship has its ups and downs. So every relationship, you know, and we ain't had no downs. We human. So if you asking me if I had an affair or cheated or whatever, we can talk, but I ain't perfect. So, but if you ask me if I had an affair with that girl, I'll be quiet and tell you, you finna see. If that's the frowning question you want to ask.
Well, I'm just saying in general because, you know, it's not just her, it's other women, you know?
Listen. Hey, Tasha, I ain't no saint, baby. If anything, I'm far from a saint. I could have easily made all this go away and just got on my live. You know what I'm saying? And said a couple things, and everybody be like, that ain't even worth talking about. I don't even know him. Y'all making me famous, and I never wanted to be famous. Not you, but I'm just saying people. I never wanted to be famous. I've been powerful, but I ain't want to be famous. You know what I'm saying? I avoided fame on purpose. But all they doing is making me known, but my power ain't going nowhere. So having an affair, or I don't go to strip clubs or fucking around with somebody, that ain't shit. That's life. Me and my wife we ain't got no open relationship. I don't run around promising people lifestyles without her. And guess what? When you are me, a person can show a text message 10 times, Tasha, I promise you. It ain't mine. Listen to me. You paying attention?
I'm paying attention.
So I rock with you enough to know my value with you, and if whatever it is way greater than some dumb shit. So my relationship with you, whatever you need or want to know, is way greater than that silly ass story I could have made go away the first day, but I wanted to prove a point on the highest level with the highest people so people can learn. Leave me the fuck alone. Y'all better leave that boy alone. Hey, Tasha, I bet you today you finna see a lot of people apologizing, or you finna see some camaraderie. Now, I told you first, you're gonna be like, I don't know, I got to get with this nigga. If you would have got with me, which I didn't know you, with a situation you was dealing with, it wouldn't have happened, I promise you.
What situation are you talking about?
Your public situation.
Well, I got a lot of public situations. Which one are we talking about?
The Cardi one.
Oh, that's the one. You can make it go away?
Man, hey, man, that shit would have...
Can you make it go away right now?
Hey, man, listen to me. We need to sit down.
You gonna give me $4 million? Or you gonna give me $4 million? Or you
Wait,
gonna
you owe her $4 million? I don't know.
Yeah,
I was
$4 million. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, if you think that's something, watch what you finna see happen to Short. I ain't gonna even say nothing. Yeah, but it's worse than that. But I didn't know you owe $4 million. Like, that's fucked up.
Yeah,
why would they do that?
Man, listen, it's a lot. I have to sit down and tell you when
But
we
I
become a little closer.
I still can pick up a phone. You do understand something. But we'll see.
Okay. All right. Hey, but check this out. So I didn't even know Unique's real name till you told me. Like, I didn't know her real name, you know. I didn't ask her. I just wanted her to, you know, I hit her up and I was like, hey, you know, I'm in Atlanta for a day the same way I hit you up, and I was like, do you want to come through and set the record straight? She said,
of course you want to.
Absolutely. She said, you know, a lot of platforms has been reaching out to her, but she says the relationship that she's had with you is over 5 years. She has your name tattooed on her back. You told her that you liked it. There are Cash App transactions coming from you to her. There are conversations about what you're doing with your wife to her. There are I love yous from you to her. I mean, it's a lot of stuff. Like I don't see anybody going back 5 years, making up conversations, sending pictures of washers and dryers and you know, and shit like that. Like I don't know. I'm trying to wrap my head around like who's gonna sit up you know, and take that much time to do this. And she's claimed that the only thing she's ever received from you was like the Cash App gifts and maybe some trips. Like, you didn't really have a lot of money because your money is tied in with Tasha. But what you did promise her was that you were going to leave Tasha and it was going to take some time and you were going to be with her. And that's why she's upset. And she's had 2 abortions and 1 miscarriage.
Oh my God.
Yeah, from you. And all of that is in the text messages between the 2 of you, even up until y'all sending, you know, screenshots. Rocky, I don't know if you know this new age digital media. I know you 50, so you're an older gentleman. But the digital footprint is a motherfucker. You know?
It is.
Yeah, like, so it's like, you know, we try to be secretive about stuff, but anytime you send something to a phone nowadays, whether it's it's trackable, it's traceable, it's undeletable, and everything is left. Like, I've had
in the cloud.
It's in the cloud, and everything is in her thread and in the cloud, even up to your WhatsApp messages between you and her. And so, like, I don't know. This is a very, 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 very sad situation. I'm not happy about putting out a story like this involving a woman who's been married to you for 30 years. Hasn't been any public shenanigans going on with Tasha. I do know that she has a very strained relationship with her sister, with her mother, and it all boils back to you. And then when I have different messages from different women, I mean, we even have messages between you and a woman on LinkedIn. I said, damn. I just...
all part of the federal... I mean, it's all part... Tasha, I agree with you. I'm not cutting you off, boo, because we're going to pull this bus off in a minute.
Okay.
But the reason why I told you I couldn't say nothing before, this has been an elaborate thing from... It's something that's connected to... something you talked about that people have been trying to tear me down or pull me down for you know, for years, right? But you can't. Those other, I mean, you know, this ain't the first time we heard about. We knew about unique situation of whatever coming out 3 weeks before it came out with whatever, you know, she talking about, hey, Tasha, I can't make babies, but that's all I'm gonna give you, okay? Like, like by the laws of nature, I can't have children. I mean, we got one son, me and Tasha. I got one child on the whole earth. So I'm gonna leave that there.
What do you have do you have a vasectomy or something, or what?
No, it's a medical thing, but we can't. That's why me and my wife was crying. Like, oh, she had 3 babies, but she was like, damn, I wish I had one more since she had 3, and bring that one if she got one. So at least I can keep that one. So, you know, I hear what you're saying, but then also the reason why I can't really get into that till I see you, you'll be like, oh shit, y'all some dumb hoes. First of all, here's the...
Go ahead. No, keep going. Sorry about that.
First of all, here's the thing you should ask. What's the whole point? You said it's very sad. You know, I've been married to this lady 30 years, never heard anything. And then, you know, this girl is saying I was going to leave Tasha and digital footprints.
You've been online since November, dragging the fuck out of Latasha Scott's husband, Rocky Bivens.
I didn't want to hurt him or destroy him.
Yeah, you're online with the ultrasound saying I had an affair with this man. So I looked at it and I was like, fake news.
And I was just like, you know, you was every bitch, every hoe, everything you could think of in my head. That's what you. And I'm like, I'm about to run up on this. That's just what it is. Because I'm like, she don't know me. And it was pissing me off because
security
ain't nothing fake about me. Like, I'm not
you showed up today to shut me down. So let's go back to 5 years, because this is a long time. Now, you say you've been sleeping, according to you, with Latasha Scott's husband for 5 years. Now, has this been an on and off 5 years?
Consistent. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, people think this, they calling it I'm a side chick, but I'm like, no, this ain't no typical side chick. I don't care what y'all call it. You know what I'm saying? I don't care how you look at it, what you call it. I was in a relationship, full-blown relationship, you know. So
he spent the night at your house?
He always just complimented me. You know, told me I was the best thing ever happened to him. He told me I remind him of his mama. You know, he cried. He cried in front of me. No man not gonna just cry.
What did he cry about? When you went on a trip, you were public together.
Well, yeah, we've been out. People seen us out together. I mean, he tongued me down in the middle of a Vegas club in front of everybody. He was my man. He talked about a lot of things he wanted to do for me. I felt that he was genuine, but I felt like the money wasn't his money. I kind of was patient with him.
Boom. You didn't feel guilty for messing around with him?
To be honest,
being married?
No.
So the day that you decided to upload, which was the day after the Soul Train Awards and that whole outfit thing that went on between Xscape and Latasha was, being dragged and Xscape was being dragged, it was a whole mess, okay? Mm-hmm. What pissed you off that day with him?
I have been sacrificing everything for this man, being patient with this man, putting my feelings to the side. So he told me something about my feelings being f***ed up. So his ass went ahead and deleted all his fucking text messages. And he was like, pull out your phone, I could trust you. He was like, do it. And I'm like, I'm gonna do it. Just telling him that I'm gonna do it. He was like, do it right now. I'm like, no, I'm gonna do it later. So I never deleted none of my shit because I caught on to what you was doing.
You mind if I take a screen record of this?
Oh yeah, you can do that.
Oh.
And so he was just he tried to show me that his page was hacked, that he tried to get Instagram to give him a new, he had to change his password or some shit. That's where they come from. I'm talking about almost 5 years of text messages.
I need, listen, I'm about to get on my, whoa, I am still scrolling. Rocky.
Oh, you're gonna
pregnancy test.
Wait.
I'm the type of person put two and two together. Why? Why would he leave his wife? Oh, he don't have the money because it's tied up with hers. Girl, you don't know nothing about me. You or that little crew that's been trying this for the last 10, 15 years and y'all ain't been winning. Who helped you get your story out there? How did you even, you're a nobody. How did you even pull this off? How y'all been trying to pull this off for years?
Because when there's a woman who uploads a picture of you with her in text messages,
right,
and says that I was with this lady's husband, mm-hmm. and then she says I have text messages, pictures, and everything to back it up, but decided mm-hmm. not to go forward with it and say that her page got hacked. All those messages between you and her are there mm-hmm. as well. I'm talking about Rocky. These messages go back between you and her for years.
No, we've seen them for years, Tasha. It's all part of. We know. I can read everything. You say in the phone, right? Like she showed you her phone. You know how you say the digital footprint. I'm older.
Here's the thing. Because I deal with these situations all the time, and I think older men, because you came up around the R. Kelly era, right? Finding a man cheating is different from catching him today. Before, we used to have the ride past the job, stalk the man, hire a private investigator. Now, you don't have to do all of that. You can cheat for years, and then guess what? No one's got to follow you because everything was following you through a digital footprint. Your phone number to her phone number. You telling her you love her. Plane tickets in your name and her. Y'all moved.
I know what she's saying in the phone, but I'm telling you, like, it's part of a case. No, none of that is not my phone. No, listen to me. No, I can.
But why would your name be on a Delta flight ticket, Edward Bivens?
My name ain't on no Delta flight ticket for her.
Okay. Obviously, you guys were everybody has their own ticket together. You guys are going to Houston, going to Vegas, taking trips together. I have a picture. I have a video of another woman in your hotel room, and she has video of your man bag where you keep like maybe your I guess beards or stuff that you shave with and everything in that bag, and it says Bivens on the bag. Like, this is like, these women, like, I don't think you've seen them coming. Like, they coming and they here, and I honestly feel really kind of sick to my stomach because here's the thing, as an outsider looking in, Rocky, I'm just going to be honest with you. Like, I'm younger than your wife. I'm not too far in age from her, but I'm still younger than your wife. But I've been doing this stuff that I'm doing a long time. And Rocky, when I tell you it's not good, it's not looking good for you. And if I were Tasha and I got what I'm going to put out on you, Rocky, I'm going to be honest with you, you probably wouldn't even be breathing.
Hey, Tasha. The minute you see what I'm about to do and what's about to happen when whatever come out, you're gonna be like, he tried to tell me.
Listen, and like I said, whenever you ready to show me that, listen, I'm open to it. I'm just telling you from what I have.
Like me is bigger than whatever gonna come on the block. None of that matters. I win in the end when I do what I do. Like that ain't Tasha. I promise you, I'm not the person that's worried about nothing. Even if you put out whatever, you will see me and my wife sit and say, okay, what is y'all point being and whatever. But when the smoke clears and when what happens next, it'd be like, damn, they can't even afford to play the game I play. So I'm not worried about it. I don't care if it was 100 women. You will see me and Tasha look at all of them like, what's y'all point?
But you said you did have outside relations in the 30 years y'all haven't been together. So
no, I said,
does Tasha know
I'm
that?
not perfect. Everybody has things that they've done. I'm not perfect in nothing. So, I mean, like that's like somebody asking me, like I've been very skilled in media training. So, I know what I said, but listen, that's like somebody asked me if I'd done any crime. The other day, Tamika said I pulled a gun out on somebody and I'm a bully, So it's so much that people can say, but ain't none of it true. And if it is true, then I don't mind standing on what I've done. If you put me on Barbara Walters and me, you, and Tasha sat there and y'all asked me a question, put a
but I'm the new black Barbara Walters, so we don't need Barbara Walters. Then. She dead. It's Tasha now. It's Tasha K.
Okay.
So listen.
Then let me help you become as big as she is. What's up? What story you need?
Well, my husband manages me, and so the great thing about him managing me is like, phones are open. Ain't no second phones. Ain't no LinkedIn. Like everything is shared. And I'm the type of wife, when you live in this society, you still got to be old school with it. You got to pick up and check phones. And I don't think Tasha, being from like kind of an older generation, was checking your phone, because there's just no way. There's just no way, Rocky.
Which one is my phone? What's my phone?
What you mean, what's your phone? Okay, so this number here that you're calling from, and she did say that you did, and she said something, and I clicked onto it. She said that you changed your number so she couldn't call you. But when you change your number, that same number still pops up through WhatsApp. And so she has messages of you calling her through WhatsApp. No. So that's how deep this digital footprint is. So it's just like me, I switched this number from a 371 number, right? But if I call somebody from this number that I'm on right now and I call them through WhatsApp, if I don't update my WhatsApp number, it still says I'm calling from that 371 number and not this 561 number. So that's how deep the digital footprint is. And I just got to tell you, like, listen, Rocky, they finna fuck you up on TV. And I just hope you got your shit together and you got some money, because like if she listens to these viewers, reality TV spares nobody, brother. Nobody. Yeah. The Real Housewives of Atlanta are no longer housewives. Do you understand? The men are wives, but they're the men are the housewives, not the women, and they're leaving broke and just reputation shattered, because let me tell you, women side with women. And when you have a show that's geared towards women that are around the same age as your wife, that has followed your wife for many years and understand what it's like being with a man that you work with and that you're married to, and you're out here making money, and it's being said that you make money from her. I'm gonna be honest with you, like they with this and with the reality TV, Rocky, I'm gonna be honest with you, it's bad. It's bad for you, and I can't co-sign this.
Listen to me.
What's up?
I appreciate your sentiments, boo, but it's so not bad. And even if you put out any story with all what you got, at the end of the day, I promise, remember this conversation.
I'm gonna remember. Trust me.
You're gonna say, "All right, Rock, you were right. I'm not worried about nothing. Listen, one girl that I knew about 2 years ago, I can't even say her name because she's a part of the thing too. But Tijuana is the main one, but it's two more girls that we knew about 2 years ago. And we, of course, it's only so much I can say. But my point is, I'm not worried. Tasha, y'all, they can put out everything they want to put out. I promise you, you're going to call me and say, I get you. I'm not worried about it.
Okay.
My wife's not worried about it.
Okay.
They can put out every text message. They can put out, matter of fact, we couldn't move until certain things like this happened. Like that, her being on there with you today helps. I can't wait till something else come out. And please, I can't wait till y'all put out a text or a image or whatever, so-called, because that helps. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't need a key. You don't need a key. So every time something come out, it only helps me. So that's why I've been quiet. I can't wait. That only helps. Go look at my interview on BBC. I promise you, you're gonna call me and say, you've been waiting on this. Yes. So every time she show up, every time she say something, it only helps me. That's why I ain't said 2 words. Period. I don't care about a digital footprint. As a matter of fact, a lot of people been trying to bait her. It's been a whole thing to try and keep her going. Even on that situation you said digitally, if you don't change the number, I'm over here smiling from ear to ear. I'm smiling. If you want to FaceTime me so you can see me smiling. I can't wait. Because vindication is something I've been wanting for people who, they're not going to win. Me and my wife ain't going nowhere. Ain't nobody going to feel sorry for her. Actually, people going to be like, damn, I wish I had that. Because what you thinking and what you saying ain't real. You see what I'm saying? Like what you saying don't matter. It's not real to me. Hold on one second, Tasha. Hold on.
Okay.
Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, none of that. I mean, I forgot what I was saying, Tasha. But no, I appreciate what you're saying, but I'm not worried. That's all I'm saying. Like, all that is not going to matter the minute it becomes something.
Okay. Well, listen, I appreciate you reaching out and clearing everything up to the best of your ability. You said it's a legal situation.
Yeah, but when we meet, I will have something to show you, and you'll be saying, you know what, I'm going to stay out of this because it ain't nothing to be in. At the end of the day, Tasha, here's what I want to say to you, as I get ready to leave. And what? Let's say, if I was a scumbag of the earth, and what? But I'm not. I'm just saying, this is 2 + 2, and then I told you when I connect the dots, it's only so much I can say. And what? What? Oh, I'm a predator? Or did I commit a crime? Or did I hurt somebody? Or you taking Tasha's money? Or you spending her money? You don't make no money? Get the fuck out of here! Like, you know what I'm saying? Our son, 25 years old. I'm a black man who's been holding his family down through good and bad. If you think I'm worried about somebody talking about I slept with him, if I did or didn't, this is me talking to you. I'm just, at the end of the day, what? Who making money off what? What is unique? What's your point? You an advocate for black women who come up with stories about a man leaving his wife? You got my name on your back? That seems pretty psychotic, but we're going to laugh about that if that's the truth later.
Okay. Hey, let me ask you a question. So you and Kevin Hunter are pretty close, right?
No.
Okay, Tasha's not.
That's Tamika's husband.
Who?
That's close with him. Darnell. Tamika's Scott husband. They close. They from New York. That's not me.
Okay.
Yeah. No, we're not close. There's no pattern of being with a woman who's in the forefront and a man having a relationship behind his back. Tasha, I'm a different one, baby. I'm not that. This all these little boys that's married to these housewives that you talking about that don't have a life or no brain. I went to school for psychology, sweetheart. I got my degree. You see what I'm saying? Like, I've been doing music and law for years. I'm not like somebody who's just running behind his wife. And these women who want to come out and say, ooh, they took a picture of a bag. You know how many people got the name Rocky? But even if it, I don't know if whatever, but my bags, why would I put my name on a bag when I'm married to? Like, that's stupid. Like, all that's dumb.
Okay.
But it's more elaborate than what I can say. When I see you, if you was in Atlanta, well, I'm not going to be in Atlanta. Well, we'll be in Atlanta soon, but we'll be in New York, wherever you at. you'll see, like, I'm not even going to listen to these people, these text messages, digital footprint. I know you're an investigative journalist and all that, but it's things that you need to know that you...
Yeah, one of the best.
Huh?
I said one of the top, you know, doing
I
it
know
out
you are.
here.
Look,
Yeah.
you got the emails from Rob. Listen, Tasha, I know a lot.
Yeah.
A lot. You know what I'm saying? I know you know a lot, so I ain't trying to dance around it with you, baby.
Okay.
We on the phone, so it's only so many things I'm touching on. So many people told me not to call you. I'm like, for what?
You should have listened to him.
You said I should have?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Sometimes I hate that I'm so good at what I do.
So what that mean?
What that mean is, like, listen, it's not looking good for you, Rocky. You've been on the phone for the last 38 minutes. You've been stuttering. You've been
I ain't stuttering, sweetheart.
You stuttering. You've been, going around, dancing around the truth. Like, when someone tells the truth, it comes out seamlessly. Like,
but
you don't.
Here, I know I'm on the phone with you. Why would I get into that? I'm walking back and forth around people.
Because this is your life. This is your wife, somebody you've been married to for 30 years, who has been slandered left and right, who has a dissolved family relationship, and it all leads back to you.
Okay. Well, you just said something key, sweetheart. If that's you drawing the line in the sand, saying you...
I'm not drawing the line in the sand. I'm just telling you, sometimes you may need to just take the advice of your friends.
No, I mean, okay. I don't think so. I'm trying to see where you're going because...
Well, I'm glad. Listen, I'm glad you trust me. I'm glad that you trust me, and I don't move. Like, I talk, like, just like how you say you talk to a lot of people. Like, there's a lot, there ain't nobody that don't have my number, that's in the industry, and they know, when I put out stuff, I'm putting it out, and it ain't too many things that slip through the cracks that can, damage my reputation or nothing like that. That's all I got. My word is all I got. But Rocky,
this ain't between me and you. You were asking me questions about me. I'm not.
I know, but what I'm saying is, listen, based off of her version of the story and yours, hers is sounding way, way more credible.
So do you want to see? Okay, you're good.
Send me,
see how good I am?
Yes, and send me what you have. If you can't explain it, because I understand some people do lack in verbal communication and seamlessly talking. I get that, right? If you want me to see something that you can't fully explain, just email me, send me everything that you got, and I'll call Unique back up, and I'll challenge her with it. I'm equal opportunity over here. I've dragged mistresses. You've seen me drag Unique. So I'm not choosing sides here. The only side I'm on is God's side. So listen.
Well, then I like that.
Yeah.
Now, since you said that, I rock with you to the moon. So whatever you, and I support you in whatever you do because you're on God's side.
That's all I'm saying. So listen, I ain't picking no sides. I'm not doing nothing. But send me what you have and I'll put it out.
No, I mean, no. You can go ahead and put out whatever you got with her. I'm not saying that. No, I don't. I can meet with you and show you stuff, but yeah, you can put that out.
How fast can you get to South Florida?
No, I can't come. We on tour. I'm on a tour right now, on the bus. So no, I can't get to South Florida. But like if you want to come to where we at, then we can figure that out. Huh?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So where's y'all next city?
Let's go under.
I'll look at. Okay, what I'll do is look at your tour schedule, and then I'll call you and let you know what city I'll meet you in.
Yeah, I mean, no, it's not published, but I mean, it's a radio promo tour. So, I could just tell you, and then you just come out.
Okay.
It's sit out. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But Tasha with me, so definitely we'll sit somewhere and chop it up, and then when you finish, you'll be like, oh, okay.
All right. Well, listen, I'm gonna let you go, and then we'll talk soon, okay?
Okay.
All right, thanks.
You got my number.
All right,
you got it. You know the digital footprint, so keep this number down.
I am. I got you. Bye, Rocky. Unique. You've been online since November, dragging the out of Latasha Scott's husband, Rocky Bivens.
I didn't want to hurt him or destroy him.
Yeah, you're online with the ultrasound saying I had an affair with this man. So I looked at it, I was like, fake news.
And I was just like, you know, you was every bitch, every hoe, everything you could think of in my head. That's what you. And I'm like, I'm about to run up on this. That's just what it is. Cause I'm like, she don't know me, and it was pissing me off because
security
ain't nothing fake about me. Like I'm not.
Well, you showed up today to shut me down. So let's go back to 5 years, cause this is a long time. Now you say you've been sleeping, according to you, with Latasha Scott's husband for 5 years. Now has this been an on and off 5 years?
Persistent. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, people think this. They calling it I'm a side chick, but I'm like, no, this ain't no typical side chick. I don't care what y'all call it. You know what I'm saying? I don't care how you look at it, what you call it. I was in a relationship, full-blown relationship. You know,
so he spent the night at your house?
He always just complimented me. You know, told me I was the best thing ever happened to him. He told me I remind him of his mama. You know, he cried. He cried in front of me. No man not gonna just cry.
What did he cry about? When you went on trip, you were public together.
Well, yeah, we've been out. People seen us out together. I mean, he tongued me down in the middle of a Vegas club in front of everybody. He was my man. He talked about a lot of things he wanted to do for me. I felt that he was genuine, but I felt like the money wasn't his money. I kind of was patient with him.
Boom. You didn't feel guilty for messing around with him?
To be honest,
being married?
No.
So the day that you decided to upload, which was the day after the Soul Train Awards and that whole outfit thing that went on between Xscape and Latasha was, you know, being dragged and Xscape was being dragged, it was a whole mess, okay? Mm-hmm. What pissed you off that day with him?
I have been sacrificing everything for this man, being patient with this man, putting my feelings to the side. So he told me something about my feelings being f***ed up. So his ass went ahead and deleted all his fucking text messages. And he was like, pull out your phone, I could trust you. He was like, do it. And I'm like, I'm gonna do it. You know, just telling him that I'm gonna do it. He was like, do it right now. I'm like, no, I'm gonna do it later. So I never deleted none of my shit because I caught on to what you was doing.
You mind if I take a screen record of this?
Oh yeah, you can do that.
Oh.
And so he was just
so
like,
open.
He tried to show me that his page was hacked, that he tried to get Instagram to give him a new, you know, he had to change his password or some shit. That's where they come from. I'm talking about almost 5 years of text messages.
I need, listen, I'm about to get on my, whoa, I am still scrolling. Rocky.
Oh, you're gonna
pregnancy test.
Wait.
Who's the motherfucking gold? Who's the motherfucking gold? Sometimes I hate that I'm so good at what I do, okay? Woo! And guess what? The interview is now live with the Mistress on TashaK Live.com, okay? Now